Wir sind in der Kulturkirche in Köln-Nippes, and it's a great pleasure that you are now here, Katzenjammer. Yeah. And is it special for you that you play here in a church?
Yeah, we've actually never been in a church where they serve beer.
That's so normal in Germany. And usually when we have a mess, there's always...
We have to just move here.
What was your first impression when you arrived this afternoon and you came into this church?
It was very sacred and beautiful. And the first thing that struck my mind was that we have one swear word in our record, and I'm not glad about
Which
that.
song?
That's Le Pop.
Okay. So your album is named the same, Le Pop. Good. So it's the beginning of your tour. You really will be on tour for the next weeks, for the next month. And last night you played in Bielefeld in Germany, which was the kick-off of your tour. And what's it like when you know that you will be on the road for such a long time now? How do you feel about that?
I feel great about it because we get to do what we love the most and get paid for doing it. It's about just about setting your mind into being on the road, and while you're there, it's okay. And when you're going home, that's okay too. So,
I guess a lot of people have the impression when 4 girls are in one tour bus, there will be, I don't know, maybe also tension, a lot of laughter. What's that like when you are together on tour? Tell me a little bit about the atmosphere in your tour bus.
Yeah, you would love to know. No, it's it's a lot of laughter. That's true. It's a lot of chocolates.
Once a month, we are very synchronized.
Synchronized?
Yes, I don't say once a month.
1 week, every month.
Oh, okay.
And then everyone is very tired.
But not tonight, hopefully.
Nope.
Good. So are men allowed in the tour bus? I know that your road manager, your tour manager, that he is a guy, but are there just women around?
Yeah, strictly forbidden with guys. Strictly forbidden. Only the tour manager and the sound engineer. That's the only. And the driver, of course. But he always sleeps when we were up, so it's okay.
But 2009 was a very special and successful year for you. You played in the US, you played the South by Southwest Festival. David Byrne invited you to his festival, and you were the supporting act of Keen. What will be the most special thing in 2010? What are you looking forward besides this gig tonight here?
I really do look forward to Lilith Fair. It's a festival, a week festival, touring around with people like Emmylou Harris, Nora Jones, Erykah Badu.
Sheryl Crow.
Yeah. So this will be also happening in the US, so you will be touring a lot in the US. How did you manage it to really get so successful also in the US?
That was... well, I don't know how we got so successful, but we started off playing at South by Southwest in the street.
You were not invited, so you just brought your instruments and you were playing there?
Well, we had one gig. We thought we had one gig, and we were going for that. But we played every day in the street, acoustic, with no money, and just played. And people were crowding around us, and everybody went to our concert. And then we got more concerts, and then National Geographic came along and invited us to play on their scene, on their stage. I mean, and a couple of people saw us and invited us to Bonnaroo Festival. And so on. It just expanded after that.
Yeah, because also this year your album will be also released in the US, and you have no major company. Is that easier, or how would you describe really also the development of the band, of your situation?
Well, that's hard to answer because we kind of just play and hope that as many people as possible come to our show, buy our record, and I think so far the way we've done it has worked. So I think we're just going to continue doing it as we do. And just never say no to a gig. Play whenever, wherever we can, for everybody. No crowd is small or too big enough. So,
what do you like most about your job, and what is maybe not so nice?
I think what I like the most is making people happy, because you can tell by now people are happy when they come in because they know what to expect, sort of, and they're even more happy when they get out. Just having an influence on people is an amazing feeling.
What is not so nice?
We have to wait a lot. It's like you have to wait for the sound check, and afterwards you have to wait for dinner. You have to wait for everything. But that's just a part of the job. So it's okay. We do something else. But that's the first thing that crossed my mind when you said that.
So how do you try to use that time? Do you read? Do you write emails?
Yoga.
What is yoga? Yeah.
And yeah.
Well, you all look in very good shape, so yoga is one
Thank
thing.
you.
Good, yeah.
Thank you.
And I eat chocolate when I wait. Yes.
Like tons of it, or
Yes. Tons.
makes you happy? Good. You started your band in 2005, and can you tell me a little bit about the development also of your sound? Because when I read through your booklet of your recent album, of your debut album, most of the songs were written by Mats Rubo. That's him. And how did he create your sound, or was it you, or was it a mixture? Can you explain?
We created our sound, definitely. He came with a core of a song, like played a guitar and sang a melody. And you can do tons of things just with a melody. So we arranged everything and made our special sound. We didn't do it on purpose, and we didn't have any restrictions, so we just played around with whatever instruments we thought would be suitable for that song. And yeah, with no restrictions, you end up with 50 instruments.
You switch these instruments all the time. Why are you doing this?
Because it's fun. It wasn't on purpose to begin with. It was more like, hey, we need a banjo. Okay, I'll play the banjo. And hey, I want to learn how to play the bass. And then we just started off by having fun. And we figured that it's such an important part of our vitality as a band, because as a regular band you might get tired of standing on the same position. I don't know, but you might. But we don't ever get tired of playing shows because, hey, I'm going to play the accordion. Oh, next one is the glockenspiel. So it keeps our energy up, I think.
From 2005 now to 2010, just 5 years. I mean, it probably, I don't know how for you, but it really passes by like nothing. How did this band really develop, and your success? Can you realize that you will tour now the whole world?
We are, yeah. we are touring, over in the States and Europe. So for us, that's the whole world. And we did Russia as well. So no, for me it came like vad heter det för något? I can't find the word.
Yeah. But Norwegian sounds great for us as well. I don't understand it, and most of us don't.
Surprise! It came as a surprise to me that we are able to tour all around the world, actually. But I think the reason that we are able to do that is because we have so many different genres and folk music from all the corners in the world. So something in our music touches some place in the world, and everybody can relate somehow to our music. So that's probably why we can do this, and to spread some joy.
Well, thank you very much for your time that you play here at the Kulturkirche in Köln-Nippes. Yes, dann gucken wir uns jetzt noch einen Song an hier von Katzenjammer aus der Kulturkirche.